So welcome back to WiZdom Ed channel. So let's continue with our first chapter, which is some basic concepts of chemistry. So our next question is 18.72 gram of a substance X occupies 1.81 cm cube. What will be its density measured in correct significant figures? So they're asking us to find what will be its density. So let's look into this. So we all know that density is mass by volume, and mass is given as 18.72 gram and volume is given as 1.81 cm cube. So upon division we are going to get 10.3425 gram per cm cube. But as they are asking us to do the division in significant figures, we have to check. In the question here we are having in 18.72 we have 4 significant figures, and in 1.81 we are having 3 significant figures. As the 1.81 factor is having the least number of significant figures, which is 3, we are also supposed to write our answer or report our answer in least number of significant figures, which is 3. So hence our answer is going to become 10.3 gram per centimeter cube. So the right answer for this question is option A, which is 10.3 gram per centimeter cube. Next, if 6.25 is rounded off to A and if 6.35 is to be rounded off to B, here A and B refers to. So they're asking us to round off 6.25 and 6.35. So let's start. One is 6.25 and 6.35. We can observe here in the units place or at the end what we are having is 5. If the 5 is there, it is very difficult us to round it off to the further tens place or to come back to the previous tens place. So in such cases we are going to focus on the number which is previous to the 5. So in this question what we are having is 6.25. So the previous number what we are having is 2. Here 2 is a even number. We all know that 2 is a even number, whereas in this case we have 3, which is an odd number. If even number is present before 5, we are going to keep the number as it is. So it is going to become 6.2. Upon rounding, it is going to become 6.2. But in this case, as we have 3 and as it is a odd number, we are going to add 1 for the 3. So it is going to become 6.4, where the rounding of number is going to move forward to the next tens place. So the right answer for this question is option A, which is 6.2, and B 6.4. Next, the result of which of the following has or have the least number of significant figures. Here they have given us 3 options and they are asking us among which of the following is going to have the least number of significant figures. Here we don't have to solve this. Just by looking at the question we can make out among which we are going to get the least number of significant figures. Let's observe option B. In option B we have 2 factors, which is 5 into 5.364. 5 is having 1 significant figure and 5.364 is having 4 significant figures. But even after multiplication, it's very impossible for us to write this terms in single significant figure. Why? Because 5 5 is 25, we cannot make it as 2. So this is not going to apply, whereas when multiplying it, we are going to convert this 5 into 5.000. And as you can see in option C, we have 0.0125 plus 0.7864 plus 0.0215. Here we are having 3 significant figures, 4 significant figures, and again 3 significant figures. But upon addition, we are going to get a 4 significant figure which cannot be rounded off to 3 significant figures. So hence, this is also not going to come under this question. So as the only option left out is option A, which is 0.02856 into 298.15 into 0.112 whole divided by 0.5785. So in this question or in this option, we are having the least as 3 significant figures in 0.112. So the answer is also going to have the least number of significant figures, which is 3. Hence the right answer for this question is option A, which is having these kind of multiple factors. Next, Often while calculating, there is need to convert units from one system to another. This method used to accomplish is called option A factor label method, option B unit factor method, option C dimensional analysis, and option D all of this. Option A is factor label method. Factor label method is a method where we are going to convert factors and by cancelling out by one another. We are usually going to represent them in fractions and then we are going to cancel them and then we are going to simplify the factors. In option B, which is unit factor method, this is also a similar method, but in this case we are going to multiply the units rather than cancelling them or cancel outing them. And the option C is dimensional analysis. Dimensional analysis is one method where we are going to simply convert one form of unit from one form to the another form. So as we are asking which of the method is used to convert units from one system to another system, so this includes all the three options which is given here. So hence the right answer is D, all of this. Thank you. So this has been referred from NCERT and Harian publications.